Without I grow to sleep. We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah. We got some new bands, we got some new bands, yeah. Treating these DOs like this is old bands, yeah. I fuck that little bitch, told her just bring her friends.
What's up guys, Checkmated here, back at it with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you the top 5 tips to become a high ranked player. Now these tips are tips that most people probably don't know, or they're just like tips that are easy to practice, just make you good at the game. Just like you want to practice all these tips here. So the first thing I have is high speed counters. Now the reason I'm not saying high speed dodges is because if you learn your high speed counters and if you learn how to hit them every time, you're guaranteed to win all air fights and probably take out most of the person's health. Now this is very slept on. It builds up your stamina when you're in the air, and it also pulls off damage, and it'll also usually take away the other person's stamina. So let's say someone's really good at high speed dodges. If you could hit a high speed counter every time, they're not going to be able to like get away from you in a way. So I just recommend learning how to do high speed counters. High speed dodges are good when you're on the ground, so you're able to pull off combos, area changes, stuff like that. But when you're in the air, you want to learn high speed counters. High speed counters are also good for if you're in a combo. Let's say you got hit by a Kenshiro support and you can't escape or nothing like that. You want to know how to high speed counter. If you can't high speed counter and you're 1v1ing somebody with a type of support like that, you're probably gonna lose. Now the second thing I have for y'all is Rush Awakenings. Now Rush Awakenings have became one of the most slept on, maybe most overused thing in the game, because Rush Awakening combos are usually, almost every single character in the game has them, and if you put them with the right support, you're able to hit off high damage combos for a low cost, and most characters become viable because of this. Now if you're in a situation where you can't really, like, someone is cheesing you, you're gonna want to have a Rush Awakening combo, because let's say someone pulls out a Dark End and you're in the corner of the map. If you do a Rush Awakening combo, it'll bring you to the center of the map. It will make it so they can't hit you, and you're able to pull off a high damage combo against the cheeser. If you didn't know a Rush Awakening combo in this sense, then you'd probably be getting comboed by a freaking Dark End spammer. That's just a lot of reasons why you should use Rush Awakening combos. I'll put down in the description how to do them. I have a couple tutorials down below. So for the third thing I have is area changes. Now area changes are slept on. You want to make sure you're on the right map for these. So the maps I choose are the first map. The first map, it brings you up in the air, and you're able to use like characters who have air attacks. So you could use those, but if you want to combo with these and come up with like 100% combos, you can use area change resets. So for this, you want to be on 2 different maps. We have, I think, I'll put the maps on screen, but I think it's Namek and then like another map. Anyways, these maps allow you to area change twice and continue comboing. These are the type of maps you'll want. Now let's just say someone has their awakening and you know they have a Rush Awakening combo which does almost all your health, because this is what a lot of people depend on nowadays. If you use an area change, it'll take away their whole awakening, so this will give you the upper hand in most of your battles. So make sure you use Rush Awakening, you use area changes in most of your matches. Now for the fourth thing, you want to learn guard breaks. Now when I say guard breaks, I don't mean guard break cheese. I mean guard breaks that work a lot off strings, basically. So let's say, for example, Sanji. Sanji has a very good guard break. If you do 2 triangles into an up square smash, a lot of people fall for a guard break like that. If you use Sasuke and you do 1 triangle into a Susanoo attack, charge heavy, something like that, it'll give off a guard break, and you're able to pull off a, I'd say, 50% combo after that. If you're using someone like Madara, after he's done using his wood jutsu, after his triangles, you're able to do an up smash or a down smash, and usually this could guard break your opponent. Little things like these will help you in the long run, learning how to use these guard breaks and stuff like that. Now, for the last thing I need you guys to practice if you want to become a high rank player is probably vanish strings. Now, vanish strings are when you're using squares or triangles, and with these squares or triangles, what you want to do is you want to press X, which is the jump button on PlayStation. I don't know what it is on Xbox, but just press the jump button during one of your combos and you'll vanish. And with this, there's a lot of things you could do. You could confuse your opponent. You're able to use these to your advantage to guard break people using vanish strings. If you're hitting someone's block and you know they're about to use their ultimate, you could use a vanish, and you'll be safe from most ultimates. Let me think. If you use a vanish string, you're able to pull off a lot of confusing strategies. Sometimes you're able to hit combos if you use the right square into triangles. Now, you're not able to use a vanish string for down squares and up squares, so I'll need y'all to keep that in mind. And if you use a vanish string, like, you could use it to predict when your opponent is gonna escape. So if you vanish into, I say, R1 or whatever the rush button is on your control, it'll rush the person automatically. So if you vanish and rush at the right time, a lot of people become very predictable and you're able to rush their stamina escape. Now, these are the 5 strategies that I like to use in my high rank matches. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all practice these and tell me how useful this video was down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.